Hello Pisces, and welcome to your general guidance with me, Julie Poole. Hello, welcome or welcome back. Thanks for being here. Grab yourself a cup of tea, cup of coffee. Tea and tarot time with Julie. Let's see what's going on. This is good for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and cross watching. All right, we're going to look at your general energy, and then we're going to add in some money and career, some love and connections, anything else that Spirit want to share with you at this time. So let's bring the camera down and let's see what is going on. Now, what do I want to use the animal oracle actually. Okay, these are the themes for the next few weeks. Okay, all right, what do my Pisces need to know at this time, please? My beautiful Pisces. Okay, electric eel spirit, bring your ideas to life. Hawk, let spirit be your guide. And squirrel spirit, believe in yourself. Okay, now I'm going to add in some Australian animal oracle as well. Okay, let's see what we have. We don't want all of those, too many, please. Just one or two. Thank you. Okay, so we've got magpie, yin yang, and dragonfly, fantasy. Okay, right. Let's add in the tarot. It starts to build the picture up a little bit more. Okay, this is the tarot of dreams. Oh, nice. We've got the sun. We've got the Queen of Swords with the Queen of Coins, the Three of Swords, and Temperance. You see healing from that Three of Swords. That's nice. Okay. Oh, lovely. We've got the Wheel of Fortune, the Two of Wands, the Five of Coins, the Six of Coins, and the Eight of Wands. We are moving forward. I like this for you. This is nice, Pisces. Okay, nice. Let's get your affirmations. These are mine from Hoping to Having. Okay, I am so happy and grateful now that all good things come to me. I am the source of that which I wish to be and have. Okay, is that it? Yes, they're saying stop. Okay, let's chat. Come closer. Let's have a little chat, my beautiful Pisces. Let me come over here a little bit more. Right, now then. I am the source of that which I wish to be and have. All right. This is basically saying whatever I want, I've got to get into that energy now. Not I'll be that and feel it once I've got that. That's cart before horse. We've got to feel that before we get there. Then we get there. All right. So be the source. If I want to have more happiness in my life, I've got to find happiness now, in everything I am now, in everything I have now. Not I'll be happy when ... Get happy now, and then more happiness will come to you. If I want love, am I loving myself? Am I loving life? You're going to be asking yourselves those questions, okay? As you step into that energy of be the source of that which you wish to be and have, okay? I am the source of that which I wish to be and have. That's what brings the good stuff to you. Now, along with that, gratitude is a hugely powerful and positive energy. I am so happy and grateful now that all good things come to me. It's a card of receive, and so is this one. And for those of you who know my books, my first book, the blue one there, well, my first law of attraction book, not my first book, but my first law of attraction book, is in 3 sections, right? That's what it's called, the 3 R's. Remember, reset, receive. As we remember our power and how magnificent we are, and that we are creators, we can then reset that part of us that says, I can't, it won't work, I'm trapped, I'm stuck. And then we step into the receiving. So my book explains how to do that step by step. So these affirmation cards are from that book, okay? So we're in this energy of I'm the source of that which I want to be and have. And as I'm in that energy, then the good stuff starts coming. Then we step into that gratitude for everything I already am and have. And then that brings more good stuff to us. So everything about this reading is about bringing more good stuff to you, which is lovely. We like that a lot. All right. So your first message, this electric eel spirit. All right, let me show you close up. Bring your ideas to life. Right, very watery energy like my Pisces here. We're in the flow, we're flowing, we're allowing those creative ideas to come forward. And as we step into those creative ideas, we start getting more and more of them, because what we focus on grows. So we start getting an idea for this or for that, and it just all starts flowing. So bring your ideas to life. You know, they start off in our head, they start off as an idea, and it can very easily fade away as an unrealistic dream, an illusion, a fantasy. And we've got the fantasy card here as well. All right, the dragonfly is illusion and fantasy. Now, for some of you, some of those ideas will always stay fantasy. They will always be an idea that is never acted upon, or that just wasn't right for you to act on. Nice to have the idea, maybe one day, but we're not fully aligned with it. So when we look at what's on the table with these animals here, okay, bring the ideas to life. Let spirit be your guide, because they're guiding you. Believe in yourself. Come into the balance between that masculine, feminine, all the everything coming into balance. Then we can move things forward out of fantasy and into reality. It always starts as an idea, but if we don't take the action, it stays as an idea. So the ideas are coming in, and they're rooted down with the Sun and the Wheel of Fortune, two major arcana cards. Fabulous. The Sun, of course, being the most positive card in the deck. What the Sun shines on will grow, will expand, will increase. They're just showing me increase and increase and increase. The Sun helps things to grow. So we're going to let those ideas come to life. Now, they're also saying to me, bring the ideas into the Sun. What does that mean? When they stay in your mind, inside your mind, they are not seeing the Sun. They're inside. We want to bring those ideas out and into the light and into the sunlight. Write them down. That brings them out of your head and onto paper, or onto the computer, or tell somebody about them. They're bringing those ideas out. They're saying, bring it out into the light, bring it out of your mind, start it in the mind and then bring it out, whatever that idea is for you. All right, whatever that idea is, bring your ideas to life. So what are the ideas? All right, it's going to be different things for different people. That might be, I think I might want to move or relocate or move abroad. I might want to enhance my relationship and let's do some traveling together. I might want to step into a relationship after being on my own a long time. What's the ideas? Let them come forward. That idea might be to do with your career or your income, allowing it to come forward now, because this is the right time, the best time. It's the number 10. It's the Wheel of Fortune. It's fortunate. It is a beautiful energy. You know, you're getting this. This is going to go live middle of May, and we've got Neptune doing all sorts of amazing things, which is all about illusion and fantasy and fabulous ideas, very dreamy, right? Now, great, let the dreams be there, but bring them into reality. So spirit is going to be your guide. Allow yourself to be guided by your higher self, your intuition, your heart. You know, just feel into it all in a very clear way. We've got the Queen of Swords underneath, the Queen of Truth. Clarity, focus. So I've got my ideas. I'm bringing them out into the light. I'm trusting that this is the best possible time for me to take these forward. Spirit's guiding me with that, and I'm getting really clear on what those ideas are. Getting clear on your goals, getting clear on what it is you want to create and manifest. And I'm ready to take it forward because this is something different, right? We used to have one door and now we've got two. Things have opened up. The world is opening up to us. The opportunities are opening up. So we can now start to really believe in ourselves that we can create this into reality. We can ground it into reality. If this is a money-making idea, which it absolutely could be, because you've got the Queen of Coins there with the 5 of Coins. She is the richest queen in the deck. The 5 of coins says lack. I haven't got enough. Okay, so what's my ideas to make more, to create more? The thing is, when we think about that sentence, make more money, make more love, make more happiness. Make is to create. I'm making it. I'm making it out of nothing. I'm making it out of my thoughts. I'm making it out of my ideas and my inspiration. And I'm in this energy where I'm determined to get out of lack, out of struggle, out of, oh, there's just not enough. Whether it's not enough love, attention, support, money, whatever it is, I want to get in this Queen of Coins energy. She's in the center of your reading. So this is the key energy for you. So this is financial flow, but it's also grounded in reality, practical. So I'm getting the ideas out and I'm making things happen, but I have to believe in myself. Because if I take the idea and go, yeah, but it wouldn't work because I'm just not good enough, well, straight away, that idea is going to disintegrate because you told yourself you can't do it. But when you believe in yourself, I'm ready, this is my time, I can do this, I'm clear in my goals, I'm ready to start this new idea, this new chapter, this new direction, then I get excited. Then I'm right, okay, I might be in this lack energy, but not for long because it's flowing. You're getting in that flow. Okay, we want the balance. The magpie number 11. 11 is a master number of self-mastery, agency, sovereignty. I'm bringing in my balance, yin and yang. It's been hard and heavy. It's been difficult, 3 of Swords. It's been challenging. It's been painful at times. But I'm ready to let that go. I'm ready to heal from it. I'm ready to get my balance. The Temperance is balance as well. And that yin-yang is balance. So we've got a double message about get the balance. Yes, there hasn't been enough. Yes, there's been lack. Yes, there's been pain. That's part of life. It happens to us all. If you know anybody that's never had any lack in any area or any heartache or heartbreak in any area, well done, because I don't know anybody who hasn't had some through their life. But are we going to stay there and say, oh, well, life doesn't work? Or are we going to say, right, okay, I'm moving on from it into receiving, into balance. I'm ready to bring balance into my life, to bring more than enough. The 6 of Coins is a card of receiving more than enough. There's enough here coming through. I'm good. I'm okay. I've got enough. We're all right. Okay, so we're coming into this flow created from you, from your ideas. They don't have to stay as fantasy. They start as fantasy. They start as imagination. They start as a little seed. But when you feed it and nourish it and nurture it and bring it into the sunlight, that seed grows. So we're coming into this balance where the lack is moving out, where the heartbreak, I'm over that now, I've healed my heart, I'm moving into this lovely energy of receiving, and I can absolutely now take it forward. The 8 of Wands is forward movement. It's the minor arcana equivalent to the Chariot, so the brakes are off. This is good news. This is things moving forward into that balance, into that beautiful healing energy. So this is exciting. I feel excited about this for you, and I want you to get into that excitement as well. Okay, I've got my ideas. They're springing forward out of my mind and I'm creating them because this is a fantastic time to do it. Whatever those ideas are. I'm going to apply for that job. I'm going to start dating. I'm going to join the gym. I'm going to sort my health out. Whatever those ideas are. This is a fabulous time that you're actually going to take them forward now and ground them into reality and make them a touchable, tangible reality for you, and not just an idea that stays in your head and gradually fades in time because nothing's being done with it. You're doing something with it. You're bringing it out. Okay? This is lovely. Okay, let's have a look at money and career for you now. So we're taking what we've already got on the table and we're adding another layer. Okay? These are mine from hoping to having wealth and success. All right, my money and wealth come from a place of love, a place of confidence and worth. I'm a good person who has worked for it, earned it, deserves it. Okay? When your money comes from a place of love and not need, lack, desperation. I'm only doing this job so I can put food on the table. I hate it, really. I hate everything about it. It's not going to grow. Well, it will. It'll grow into more and more hate. That's not what we want. Okay? It's not what we want. Right. My money comes from a place of love. All right, everything I am and everything I do comes from a place of love. This might not be my dream job right now, but everything I am in this job, I'm doing from a place of love. And the more I embody that, the more I get into that energy. Stop hating it and start loving it. Because yes, it's given me a salary to put food on the table. So I'm going to feel grateful for that and be in that energy of loving what I do, until something better comes along. And it's the loving that brings the something better along. Do you understand? So I'm a good person who's worked for it, earned it, and deserve it. Right? So it's coming from a place of love, of worth, of confidence. We can still aspire to have something more, something better, but while we're there, we love what we do. We love who we are, and that brings more good stuff in. Okay, let's add in the tarot. I'm going to use the Rider-Waite deck. Tell me more about money and career for Pisces, please. My beautiful Pisces, thank you so much. Ace of Wands. See, there's that new beginning wanting to come in. That's a new job or a new business venture, a new exciting venture from those ideas that are coming forward. Right? So step into that energy of love and gratitude and say, I'm ready to receive my new beginning. I am ready. So I recognize with that Five of Cups that there's been disappointment. There's been upset. But there's no point crying over spilt milk. Let's move into, okay, if that didn't happen, it was because I wasn't in the right space, or it wasn't the right time, or it just wasn't the right circumstances. I'm going to let it go. And I'm going to move forward now into my new beginning, into my Ace of Wands. So recognize it, because if we don't recognize it, we don't release it. Recognize it, right? All past disappointments about money and career, we're letting go actively. We're letting go, and we're opening up to new opportunities with that Page of Wands to bring me that wand in. That brand new wand is in his hands. It's coming out of my ideas. This is the opportunities I'm starting to see and I'm starting to notice, and I'm aligning with to take those opportunities. Now we've got the Queen of Swords again. So she's here and she's here. So getting clear. What do I want? Why do I want it? Why is it important? What's clear? Get really clear about the goal and about what's under the goal. What do I mean by that? What's under the goal? Let's say the goal is I want more money. I want a better salary. I want a better job. What's actually underneath that? I want to feel fulfilled and happy. I want to feel content. I want to feel free. That's what's underneath it. Get into that energy, really in your mind. This is a swords energy, which is thoughts. I am clear in my goals. I am clear that I'm moving towards my new beginning. I am clear that I am ready. I am clear that I am good enough. Okay? And we're going to let go of anything that doesn't serve you. Four of Pentacles is enough. I've got enough. But I'm not trusting that there's more where that came from. It's a card of we're holding on a bit too tight to the old narrative, the old ways, the old disappointments perhaps, or the old heartaches, or the old lack. What am I holding on to? Because I want to just, if I take my feet off these two pentacles and I release my grip of that pentacle I'm holding, I'm opening my arms and my energy and my hands to be able to receive more. So let's just trust that it's on its way, that it's coming, and that what I have is enough, and I'm open to more. All right, so let go. If there's any part of you that's in that okay, let go. Well, look at this, the Magician and Justice. Ooh, there's a lot of power here. There is a lot of power in these two cards. The Justice, when we're looking at money and career, is fabulous. With the Magician, fabulous times 3 or 10. All right, the Magician the magic, the alchemy, as above, so below. Having everything I need, right? The magician's got his Ace of Wands, he's got his Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. He's ready for his new beginning. Do you see he's pointing up to the sky in one hand and pointing down to the floor in the other hand? As above, so below, bringing it down, those ideas down from the creative flow down and into reality to ground it so that it comes to fruition with the Justice card, which is all about balance. And we've got balance here twice. So this is 3 times now for balance. It's also about legal matters. So any of you, in terms of the money side, who are in any kind of court battle or, you know, awaiting a pay rise and they're going to write it into my contract because he's all about contracts and legal matters. This is you winning a court case. This is you finally sorting that financial settlement after the divorce. This is you signing the new contract for the new job, the new idea. If this idea was to start a business or create a new product or service within your existing business, you're bringing all of this together now and you're making it real. You're making it real. When we sign our name to something, it brings it into a contractual, energetic agreement. This is what I'm having. This is me. This is what's coming in for me now. So money and career, Pisces, look exceptional. They really do. But important that you embrace the new beginning, acknowledge the old disappointments, and then just move through them and pass them, because the new is coming in here. We're letting go of the old and we're letting the new flow and flow in beautifully. Okay? All right. Let's have a look at loving connections for you. Okay. All right. These are mine from hoping to have in loving connections. So these can be romantic, but it doesn't have to be. It can also be platonic, friendships, family, work colleagues, any significant relationships. Okay? I am choosing a new way of thinking in relationships. A new way of thinking. All right, well, that's interesting. Right, so these new ideas, because we're taking everything that's already on the table, yeah? Bring your ideas to life. If I've done what I've always done, I'm going to get what I've always got. And I am growing and I am expanding. And we are in this energy of the Wheel of Fortune. So let's think of a new way of thinking about relationships. The way I am in a relationship, the way I respond and react, the way I reach out or the way that I withhold, and thinking about it in a different way. Interesting energy. So perhaps in a previous friendship, it's always been a certain way and it doesn't quite work. Right, what isn't working? Let me rethink here. I am choosing a new way of thinking in relationships. So what is that new way? Let's find out some more with the tarot. This is the legacy of the Divine Tarot. Oh, there we go. There's confirmation for you with the World. The World is major endings, major closing of an old cycle, as is the Wheel of Fortune. That cycle's done, closed. We're on a new chapter now, actually a new book. Finished that one. We're on something new now. A new way of thinking in relationships. So let's just stay with that for a minute. In relationships, whether this is romantic or platonic, what are my expectations? What are my demands? What do I perceive to be a good friendship or a good relationship? And is that actually fitting who I am now and where I am now and where we all are in this year of 2025? A lot of our thinking about relationships is very outdated, very controlling, and very limiting. And so we are in this sort of shift about, can we rethink that, right? Do we actually need that? Do I need to know everything that you're doing all of the time? And we think that that's normal. And if you don't tell me, you're deceiving me. Why do you need to tell me everything? Why do I expect you to share everything with me? Is it fair? Is it reasonable? Only you can answer that. But we're being asked to think of a new way of relating in relationships, to end the old narrative, This is what friendship looks like. This is what relationship looks like. This is what it should feel like. Ask yourself those questions, woulda, shoulda, couldas, and then question them. Why should it? Why could it? Why would it? Question it. And allow your mind to open up under the guidance of spirit and that self-belief to say, perhaps there's an easier way, a better way, a smoother way, which is more free, which is more accepting, which is more unconditional. So just allow that, to ponder on that, okay? Ponder on that new way of thinking in relationships. All right. 4 of coins again. So we've got him over here and we've got him over here. This one you can see is much more kind of holding on to everything. We can hold on to relationships far too tightly, and we can hold on to our beliefs and expectations of what it woulda, shoulda, coulda be, and it just gets in the way. So the advice is let go. Let go and allow it to be what it is. And if you can accept it for what it is, then we're in a new relationship with the same person, a better one. All right? So what do you need to let go of in terms of your thinking about relationships? You know, if we go back, and for some people they're still in this thinking, men do this job and women do that job. And we know that that's been dissolving over the last few decades. It usually takes a generation or two to break the old patterns, the old stereotypes, the old limits. But we're in this new energy in 2025 where we're being asked to just rethink everything. Is that spirit, spiritual? Is that love? Is that heart? Is that the way it should be in this day and age? Let's question everything. Because some of those beliefs, they're really outdated and they need to go. And they get in the way and they cause all sorts of problems. So rethink and let go. Let's find out some more. Let me bring the camera back down so you can see. Okay, tell me more about loving connections, please, for Pisces. 2 of Wands again. Do you see the way they're giving you the same messages and saying apply it in different areas of your life? The bottom layer was general. And then this layer is money and career, and this layer is love and connections. But we got the same messages coming out. 2 of Wands again, which is do it differently, go in a different direction, try a new path, try thinking about relationships in a different way. Rather than, you know, let's take the old narrative about I need a relationship to be whole, that if I'm somehow happy and single, that there's something wrong with me and something missing in my life. Many people will believe that. It's not true. It's not true at all. So just question everything. 2 of Wands. That doesn't mean say you've got to be single. You can be happily independent within a relationship, happily detached from what the other person's doing or thinking or whatever. We need to rethink. We're going in a different direction. Bottom of the, they're asking me to take it. Bottom of the deck, the Page of Cups with the Judgment card and the 9 of Cups with the 8 of Cups. You see, as we move away, moving away with that World card from the old way of thinking, and we open up to new ways of thinking, we start to create beautiful opportunities to deepen the relationships we have and to open up to new relationships, friendships, connections. I'm being offered a new cup here because I'm thinking about things in a different way. And that enables me with the Judgment card to rise up like the phoenix into a rebirth. Doesn't have to be that I get divorced and start again. No, we can have a rebirth together. We can move this into something much more authentic and much more real and much more beautiful. So my 9 of Cups is here. This is the wish in terms of loving connections that I have. What is the wish for you? You know, to have wonderful friendships, to have close relationships, to get on well with your family. What is it for you? The wish is here, but we need to turn our back on the way that we used to do it. Things have changed. Things have changed. Okay, so what has changed? We've got the 8 of Cups which is walking away, leaving the past behind you, no backward glance, no hesitation. I'm doing it differently. I'm heading towards the unknown. I'm heading towards the moon. I don't know what it's going to necessarily look like or feel like, but I'm just trusting the process that this is taking me to my Nine of Cups. And perhaps it's the Nine of Cups that I need to walk away from. Perhaps this Nine of Cups was my wish and dream to be happily married and do everything together. Well, perhaps I'm coming away from that wish, that we do everything together, that actually a healthy relationship says you have your interests and I have mine, and we have time apart and we have time together because we're both growing, and we don't have to grow side by side all the time. I can still grow when you're over there, and you can grow when I'm over here. Allowing yourself to come away from the old beliefs and change the way we think about relationships and friendships, because many of them are based on control and codependency from the old narrative from generation ago, 2 generations ago. Let's shift it. Let's change it. Let's make it more free and loving. And that is how we establish really true loving connections. All right? All right. Let's finish off with some angel messages for you. Final messages for Pisces, please. Thank you so much. Final messages for my Pisces. Growing. See, everything is growing. The sun being there, shining the light on those ideas is growing. And receptivity, being open to receive the guidance, the ideas, to receive the information, to receive what you need for you to be able to transform. That transformation card has come out over and over and over in this batch of readings. We are, all of us, in this huge transformation from the old to the new. We're growing. Our thoughts, our ideas, ourselves, our energy, our desires, they're all growing. We need to be open to receive the information, the light, the heart center, so that we transform everything that does not serve us. See, she's wrapped up in a net and she's freeing it, transforming it, releasing it. These nets are our own mental constructs, our own beliefs and expectations. As we allow them to transform, we free ourselves to receive some beautiful, wonderful, deep connections, deep centered, real world stuff that we can step into fully and enjoy. All right. So Pisces, that's what I have for you for the next few weeks. I hope it was helpful. If it was, you know what to do. Give it a like, give it a share. If you haven't yet, do think about subscribing. It's completely free, you know. And I will be back on Friday, as always, with your weekly collective message. There's some beautiful information there. Don't worry that it doesn't say Pisces in the title. It's for everybody. But there will be something for you, I promise. All right, so check those out. And I'll be back with another readings just for Pisces in a few weeks' time. All right, my lovely people. Have an amazing day. Sending you all much love. Bye-bye.